Okay, we're going to move to this book. We already did the hurricane for chapter 2, so now we're going to skip chapter 2. But I really like this book because this book is more advanced. And another reason I like it is the techniques. Okay, the techniques, not a lot of concept, and it's more a problem solving, just like the books, making spatial decisions. And I don't find the techniques is that attractive or the problem solving, but it's kind of an interesting way to do things while we are working on this book. Anyway, right now we are working on hazardous emergency decisions. So the accidents, natural disasters, and terrorism produce chaotic homeland security situations and require a coordinated response based on sound information. And GIS, when applied to these emergencies, saves lives and property. The following scenarios will put us at the scene for two highway emergency in which hazardous material spills threaten a wide area. So the GIS analysis will aid first responders who must deal with rerouting traffic and evacuating and sheltering people. We will use proximity tools to create buffers and drive times, access the suitability of school sites as emergency shelters, and provide new routes for traffic detours. The ArcGIS network analysis extension is used in here. So now, first we're going to build the skills in classify and symbolize data, use clip and buffer geoprocessing tools. We just finished talking about clip and buffer, the geoprocessing tools, and we will use network analysis extension and use proximity tools. We just went through in an online web map to present the analysis. That's very nice. So hazardous materials spills pose a threat, a health hazard, and challenge for public safety officials who must respond to these frequent but potentially deadly events. So there are some academia writing there, you can read about it. And it reports, like Hill's 1992 report on the consequences of many hazardous materials spill across the United States. Good planning is critical when responding to such events. The Hazardous Materials Spill Handbook is the preferred reference for information on different types of materials. And Bennett et al. 1982. So at 4 a.m., a tractor trailer carried 34,000 pounds of highly explosive black powder overturned at the mixing bowl, and the heavily traveled convergence of Interstate 95 and 495 in Springfield, Virginia, near Washington, D.C. The flatbed tractor trailer slid from the northbound. So, from the northbound I-95 off Rampart onto the westbound I-495. The Virginia State Police and the Fairfax County Police jointly provided personnel to coordinate the accident response. So the problem I just stated, the Fairfax County Police officers arrived first, immediately pinpointing the location with the GPS receives and identifying the hazardous substance, and the officials access the material safety data sheet and online for information about evacuation zones, and MSDS is required. Federal government and provides emergency personnel with proper procedures for handling or working with a particular hazardous substance. And officers needed maps showing the vulnerable area surrounding the accident, an estimate of the number of households to evacuate, suggestions for possible shelters for evacuates, and a traffic analysis designating detours and drive times around the nearest fire stations. So we will apply GIS to a problem, require a clear and understanding of the problem or scenario. We should first develop an understanding of the study area and then think about what decisions must be made, what information we need to make these decisions, and who the key stakeholders are for this issue. Determining the key stakeholders identifies the audience for the analysis, which will help to decide how to present the results. So now we're going to identify the problem, but we have to envision the kinds of data display maps, graphs, and tables that will address the problem. And we recommend here the following deliverable for here. We will have a map of Fairfax County showing the following layers. We will show highways, school, hospitals, fire stations, the accident, the buffer zone, shelter locations, residences to evacuate. So residents to be evacuated. So a map of redirect traffic patterns and drive times of the nearest fire stations. So online web map will show critical facilities, traffic patterns, and drive times. So the questions and alerts and traffic reports asked for in this project are both quantitative and qualitative, and they identify key points that should be addressed in the web map analysis. So the topic instructions are given in the following exercises. So here we will do the detail instruction we will have, and the ArcGIS Pro provides these options. So here on the top right corner, so I'm gonna get my ArcGIS Pro started. So I'm gonna go get to my ArcGIS Pro. Okay, ArcGIS Pro. So on the top right hand side, let's see, on the top right hand side corner, so it's right here, and I'm gonna start with a blank map first. So click document, my project. I think I will go to my folder. Yeah, not this folder. Should I have a new folder? Book data. Yes, making spatial decisions. So my project. Oh, I already have one, but I can give a name. So that I'm going to see. Excuse me. So the top right corner of the title bar, so I would just say module 1 first, okay? Cannot access module 1, okay. 13, Roma data. I don't want to put 13, that's weird. Just put it here, click OK, click OK. Already exist. Okay. Module 1. So now we can see on the top right hand side here, click the view button. So project, go back. It's a little different now. So the question mark directly. So we should have a question mark. Where's the question mark go? Oh, right here. Yeah, that's the view help. So if I click this, it will take me here. So which contains the current version of the help system. So text specific help topics may be available from specific tools or pans to help us to use this application at that moment. It's changing, it's updating all the time. So opening help for these location display a help topic specific to that part of the user interface. So on the ribbon, so point to a button to see screen tip appear. So I point here and then screen tip appear each geoprocessing toolbox, and a tool has a corresponding help topic. We can open a geoprocessing tool within the ArcGIS Pro application and click the Help button, or we can point to the tool to see a summary of the tool. We can also point to user interface elements in the geoprocessing pane to get help about each parameter. We can access tools using the geoprocessing pane by clicking the Analysis tab and then the Tool button. A detailed explanation of each tool is provided within the specific tool manual. So the geoprocessing tools are presented in a gallery of commonly used spatial analysis tools, and this gallery gives us access to a subset of the full suite of geoprocessing tools in ArcGIS. So we were organizing and downloading the data. So in any GIS project, keep track of the data is essential. We recommend that we make a folder, so I already did. That the first one, hazardous, we will sign in our ArcGIS online. So we're gonna sign in again. And we will search for the Enterprise MSD ArcGIS. Okay, then I'm gonna go to my account. And here is the search for groups. So for search for groups, we will have to type what's going on? That's weird. Please work. Search for groups. Well, it doesn't seem it's reliable now. Okay, so I'm gonna try to type Esri Press underscore MSD underscore ArcGIS. I like the way you download online, but sometimes it's not reliable. It's just like right now. So if I go back to organization or something, somehow it's not reliable. See? I don't know what's going on. Then you cannot get the data. Let's see, what is the status? Maybe I don't use that. Let me try ArcGIS Online. Okay, maybe it has to do with the browser. So if it has to do with the browser, then I'm gonna change it. And this one is really slow as well. Okay. So if I cannot get the data, it could be an issue. So, let me refresh it again. If not, I'm gonna try Firefox. Usually Firefox is better. browse data and stuff. Okay, ArcGIS Online. Okay. It's not working at all. That's something I do not like, because you put something online, it cannot be that reliable. It's the map series, which I don't need it. Oh my god. Okay, so we have to get the data, and then once we have the data, I will check. We have to download it, the group. Let's see what other options do we have to download the data. Okay, so I'm gonna so go back, groups, owned by others, search. Okay, so now I'm gonna search here. Hopefully it showed up. So this one, it will be Azure press underscore MSNDS underscore ArcGIS. Oh my god, it's not working now. Last time I used it, I still only show groups new membership. Okay. Last 30 days. It has been a while. Okay, this one works. Search my groups. I don't want my groups. So there are no groups here for sure. Everything is here, so okay, then I'll just search from here. Please show up. Doesn't like it. Then I just Google it. Okay. Okay, book resources. I just need the data. Oh. Sources for educators, submit a request. Alright, I don't need those, so... I just need the data. Can it just take me to the data? Let's see. Alright, so let's see the data. Okay, I'm gonna search again. So it's Karanen and Kavud. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so here, download the data. Perfect. But here is lined data, so it's not, it's another book. Aligned data. It's a good book, but I don't need that one. ArcGIS Pro. Take me back to this page, okay? And the first one will be Springfield package, okay? Springfield package. Okay, Enterprise, this Springfield package. Springfield results. It's all book source stuff. It's not the one I need. That's the book. Alright. So I'm gonna call let's see, search for Esri. Okay, 0 results. Esri, ArcGIS, I didn't. Nothing shows up. Signing again. Let's see, what was the issue? I would say let's search for groups first. Okay. It's all in blogs. Okay. Maybe different version of ArcGIS Online. ArcGIS Online, ArcGIS Online. Okay. This one is not working, okay. This search is different. Okay, now here I find something. Okay, Las Vegas data. There. So I'm gonna go to their groups. Alright, finally I'm here. Oh my god. So how can I add this person? There. So luckily I found it. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna find it. So we need the Springfield data. Right here, Springfield package. Then we can just click download. Finally we found it. So this part is not working, but I searched and it came up, and it just really weird, and I didn't even have to sign in. Okay, alright, so now we have the data. Then we have the data. We open ArcGIS Pro and I sign in, create a new project, which I did, and now we can add data to the map and use the data to help explore the various components of the ArcGIS interface. So the ArcGIS Pro interface is unique in its ability to contain multiple maps and multiple layouts. When an ArcGIS Pro project is created, the project automatically creates a specific default geodatabase. So in this case, we will use the default geodatabase and the Springfield results. So now we will name the project Springfield results. I already named it module 1 for it's okay. And we already put in our folder. So each new ArcGIS Pro project opens without any maps of data. We must create the various project elements that we will work with to view the data in ArcGIS Pro. We will first add a map. So now we go back here, and we don't have a map yet, so we have to insert new map. So in the ribbon that in the insert tab is active, we can easily add a new map, and each map that we add contains the world topographic map, base map from ArcGIS Online. ArcGIS Pro is integrated with ArcGIS Online to provide base maps that enhance the visual display. So now I insert a new tab, and on the Analysis tab, I can click Tools. So in the Geoprocessing pane, we will search for Extract Package. So Tools. And I'm gonna search for Extract Package. So, and once I extract package, I will click the folder, input package. Then we get to download Springfield package and output folder. So that I will put into desktop, and here and here, and I forgot the folder. Okay, making spatial data decision. Okay, just put it here then. Click OK. So click Run. Now we have extracted the contents of Springfield package to the data folder. So to access the data, we should just set up the project in the catalog pane. The catalog pane is where we can access the project components. All the maps that we create can be accessed from the catalog pane. So in the catalog pane, which is right here. So this is a newer version for this book because it's already called this catalog pane. It was like project pane, but now they change it back. So we will right click on folder. And then right click on folder, add folder connection, then folder module 1. So instead of module 1, I'm gonna go to here in my folder. Click OK. So the folder connection will remain in this project for the duration of everything here for our demonstration. And that for folder connections are specific to the project which we were created. And inside the data folder, we will see a common user data folder folder that contains data streets layer file, and we will use a P folder which contains a Springfield. So P13, and I should have a Springfield. Yeah, Springfield geodatabase. Everything is right here. So P13, Springfield geodatabase. Okay, everything is here. And then in the project, and using the File Explorer to access the common data user data folder, and we will also see an MSD DBF file. So MSD DBF file, and then we will right click on, let's see, layers is right here. Okay. We will click add layers. Okay, add to current map. Okay, there. So now we just wait a little bit. When we add okay, there, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So when we add the data to the map, ArcGISPro creates layers for each data source, and the layers reference the actual source data and can contain many different display properties. For example, we can change the colors of layers, how they are symbolized, the layer name, and labels. So before beginning the analytical work, we review the basic GIS operations such as zoom, pan, zoom to full, extend, etc. We should also take a few minutes to explore both the data and the interface. We will see that there is a contents pane, a map view, and a catalog pane. So we will turn the layer on and off in the contents pane and become familiar with each of the layer. So we should identify point, line, and polygon features and a transportation network data layer, and we will click save. So I'm gonna go to here and save. Okay, so the map derives its coordinate system from the first layer added to the map. So we're going to right click the map in the contents pane and go to properties. So in the map properties, we will click coordinate system. We already did this many times. So what is the spatial coordinate system and appropriate coordinate system for here? It is GW 1984. So perfect. And I think I should have it somewhere about this book. So let's see. That is interesting. I remember I have it. Let me just find it real quick. Zone district, not this book. Esri. Let's see if it's in here. Okay, I will find it soon. Okay. Okay, found. No, not here. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, find it. So now here's the first question. What is the spatial coordinate system of the project? Is it an appropriate coordinate system or measurements? So this one, hazardous project 1. Okay. So the first one, it will be this one, map locator ancillary sphere. Okay, then we will click OK. Next session, we will set an output coordinate system for geoprocessing to the same coordinate system as the map frame or first layer, because this projected coordinate system most accurately preserves measurements within the localized area. And in the catalog pane, we will select Project Expand Databases and identifying the Springfield Results Geodatabase. So which is right here. And this database will store all of the produced data files. The Springfield Geodatabase contains the map package layer. So we set the environments. So now I'm going to set the environments here. So geoprocessing environment settings ensure the geoprocessing is performed in a controlled environment. So in here we will establish environment settings at the project level. So setting these environment ensures that our data will be stored in the appropriate place with the designed coordinate system. So the geoprocessing environment settings are additional settings that affect geoprocessing tools. So these settings ensure that geoprocessing is performed in a controlled and consistent environment where we decide things such as the processing extent that limits the processing to a specific geographic area. So coordinate system for all output geodata sets. Or the cell size of output raster data sets. So here on the analysis, we already opened the environment window. So for this project, we will set the workspace, output coordinates, and processing extent environments. So workspace, when we imported the Springfield data, so then the current workspace and the Scratch workspace were set to Springfield Results Geodatabase. So here I set the name is Module 1, so which is fine. And the output coordinate system, I'm going to change it here. So I will set the output coordinate system by clicking the arrow and selecting current map. So Springfield hazards, know that there is going to set here. So schools, so that will be NAD 1983 State Plain, Virginia, North, FIPS is 501 feet. So for processing extent, we will click the arrow and set counties. So extent will have as counties. And the bounding coordinates of the county layer appear in the boxes. So now I'm going to click OK. The boundaries, so the bounding coordinates, so the bounding coordinates. So, and we'll create a process summary. So a process summary is simply a list of the steps we used to do for our analysis. The summary is important because it allows us to or others to reproduce our work. So we suggest using a simple text document for our process summary. Add to the summary as we do our work to avoid forgetting any steps. So this list shows an example of the first few entries in a process summary. So now here we already did extract the project package. We produce map. Next we will produce a map of Fair County with designated layers and identify the incident. Prepare a buffer zone around the incident. So we will use the process summary to help here skirting the spill of Malcolmburg County, North Carolina. So now the analysis, once we have examined the data and set the environments, we are ready to begin the analysis and compose the display. We need to address the problem. A good place to start any GIS analysis is to produce a locational map that shows both incidents, area, geography, and a detailed map of the incident. So now we're gonna do is deliverable. This book really like deliverable words. And so the locational map with incident and evacuation plans create a locational map for Fairfax County. So now I'm gonna right click on the map and go to properties. So We will set extend for the map to limit the processing extend for tools. So extend is right here. So now I'm gonna choose is custom extend. Custom extend current visible extend. Okay, the second one. So choose the custom extend and select current visible extend and click OK. Click OK. And turn all the layer off by holding down the control key while clicking the first layer checkbox. So turn the base map by base map. So I'm gonna hit control. There. Everything is off. And name and a symbolized county. So now I'm gonna do county first to turn it on. So right click on the county and go to symbology and choose extend parent. So extend parent. Okay. Click the symbology, extend appearance, extend effects, transparent. Transparent means no color. Okay, I already did that, and then I'm gonna rename the county layer. So to Fairfax, okay, and then I'm gonna select highways. On the Parents tab in the drawing group and click import. So select highways, okay, and then go to symbology, and on right here I'm gonna say import symbology. So on the appearance in the drawing, click import. So I already did import. I can do here, I can do there. So import right here. So now this pane opens. So the geoprocessing pane for symbology layer, navigate to the data folder, command data, user data, and select USA streets and layer file. So input layer, yep, symbology, that I'm gonna do right here. Command data, user data, USA street layer, click OK, and then I think I have to run it. Okay, everything is fine, default. Okay, click run. So we will name the symbolized fire station. Name the symbol fire station. So symbolize the fire station. I think the highway is done. Fire station, okay. And then fire station, small circle, under fire station, small circle, symbology, okay, fire station, gallery, fire station. Okay, fire station. I just choose this one then. Double click, okay. Double click this, search for a fire station, and click the medium primitive. Fire station again. I'm gonna R styles, fire station. Primitive fire station. Median. Where is the median? This one, medium. Okay. So double click the symbol, opens the symbology pane. So in the symbology pane, change the style from project styles to all styles. So I already did. And then click here and then click the medium primitive fire station primitives. Okay, medium. And symbolize schools. So I'm gonna symbolize schools, okay, right here. So schools. So turn on school layers and double click the small green circles underneath here. So I'm gonna click OK underneath here. Double click, okay, slow. And search for school. School. Wow, 2D. Okay, 2D. 2D small, 2D, okay, small one, okay, perfect. And classify and symbolize hospitals, DC, okay, hospitals, not this one, okay, click, double click here, double click, and then click hospital. Hospital, and choose the unique values. Hospital, okay. Urgent care, okay. Right click and choose symbology, unique values. Which one is unique values? It didn't say unique values. The symbology draw unique values for one or multiple. It didn't say unique values. Permanent push pins. It is not unique values. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go back here, and unique values is here. And then I have to rename this, but it's okay. Symbology, that we have a symbology and draws category using unique value for one or multiple fields. So here I did unique value for unique value fields. I will choose type. And once we have a type, click the small circle symbol in hospital. Okay, and then search for a hospital. So now finally we have hospital. Type H. Hospital. Select the small hospital push pin, push pins, and then repeat the process. Okay, and then go back, and this one for urgent care. Urgent care, that small size hospital. Hospital, okay, small size, 2D. Okay, and then in the label, so I'm gonna go back, label. So for label, this one, it will be hospital. And this one, it will be urgent care. And click the more, and don't show this value, and close it out. And hospitals and urgent care. There. So now we're done with this layer, and we will close the symbology pane. So, and then the quick access toolbar, we will click the save. I could do is right here, save. Okay, save. So this is the quick access toolbar. So upon arriving at the scene, the officers questioned the driver of the tractor trailer, and the officers learned that the black powder was not heavily encased. So knowing the exact nature of the material and how the gunpowder was packed allowed officers to use their MSDS database. So we will open the MSDS. That's MSDS. So I have to look at that document. Go to view and catalog pane. So, well, never mind. I think I might have to file explore. Okay, desktop. And I'm gonna open it up. P13 Springfield data. Okay, Springfield data. Let's see which folder. It should be Springfield. Where's the PDF document? That's interesting. It didn't mention. Open, okay, data, common data. Okay, data, common data. Oh, right here. Alright. Finally, I find it. So, there. So, okay. So we open this PDF file in the user data folder and determine the suggested extent of the evacuation area around the incident. So that's a lot. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, then the police team also designates shelters for evacuees within the 0.5 miles for the evacuated area. So it didn't tell it's 0.5 miles, but it could be hazardous. So let's see. It didn't say the area. So now we will create a buffer around the incidents. So a buffer is a common tool type of proximity analysis buffering. A feature class, in this case is incident, creates a zone around the feature that a distance that we was specified. So we can then use the buffer zone to extract other features that fall within the area of further analysis. We did buffer for the Los Angeles River. So we will need to designate where the accident occurred and then isolate evacuation areas and evacuation sites. So now we will turn off everything. So we will have the incident on. So this is the incident. Cool. We will right click the incident and zoom to the incident, zoom to layer. I already did. Or I can just go here, zoom to layer, there. So, and we notice that the incident is a line, not a point. The line represents a ramp. So, in this case, we will change the color. So, from color, we will change it into red. And the size will to 5. Click apply. So on the analysis tab, we will go to tools. That for the tools, we will say buffer. We will do multiple ring buffer. So multiple ring buffer. So double click on here so that input feature we will do incident. That output feature, yep. So output feature class is Springfield results, and we will say incident buffer. So incident multi-ring buffer, that's fine. So it's already it's in our geo database for module 1, which is perfect. Environmental settings, so I already did that. Distance, it will be 0.5, and hit enter, and 1. And then miles, buffer units, it will be miles. And field name distance, dissolve, no overlapping rings. So then zoom and then click OK. Then once we're done, we will zoom to the buffer area. If the incident buffer not automatically add to the contents pane, we will have to open the geo database and add the incident buffer to the current map. So now it's added for us, and then I'm gonna close this out, and where is the buffer? Right here. Zoom to layer. So I don't see the rain. I think that's the issue. Did one show up yet? And click run. Okay. So my bad. Okay, now multiple ring buffer. It should have 2 rings. So we will have to see. Wait and see. Okay, I don't see. Okay, I see the line. So it should be like this, okay? And right click incident buffer and select symbology. So I'm gonna go right here and go to symbology. From symbology, we will change the here to unique values, and then distance. Yep, distance works fine. Distance, okay. add all values, and then I'm not gonna show this one. Alright, and save the project. Perfect. So that's the first step. We did buffer, so we're gonna rest a little bit, and then we will continue a little bit more.